complain about Trump, and it could be worse. Is that what you're saying?
Bro, it always could be worse, man.
Okay, cool. So I'm assuming you're Jamaican?
Yeah, I come from Jamaica.
You come from Jamaica. Okay. All right. So I guess the interesting thing for me then again is like you choose to come on these lives trolling saying that you voted for Trump when you know you didn't vote for Trump, but for some reason you picked that side. Like, do you think that siding with Donald Trump is a good thing internationally? Like, help me figure that part out.
Bro, it doesn't matter who you vote for, you're always gonna end up in a situation where.
How do you know? You're not an American citizen, so you wouldn't
Well,
know what it's like to actually vote.
That's why you have two different parties, because it caters to two different needs. So if a person wants
wait,
to
so you think that two parties would actually cover the diversity that we have here in the United States?
Well, what other choices do you have?
Well, first and foremost, I mean, we have a two-party system, but it's highly ineffective for the amount of people that we actually have within the United States. It's just anyway. Listen, it's weird, friend. It's weird. Maybe stop going on people's lives if you are not like I said. It's weird. Maybe stop going on people's lives if you are not someone that actually goes here. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up. Let's get the likes up to 50,000 likes, guys. Let's get the likes up to 50,000 likes. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box, guys. We are looking for Trump supporters. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. We are absolutely looking for Trump supporters. We are looking for some debates. Listen, guys, we got to talk about it. I think that Trump supporters are so unwilling to actually step up and speak anymore because they know they messed up. They know that they absolutely messed up because, again, if you watch the markets crash, the funny thing is, right, I can never, ever get over how much Donald Trump gaslights his supporters. Have you guys noticed that? So I was watching a video from Liberation Day, right, as Donald Trump is actually announcing these tariffs. And he's announcing these tariffs, and at the same time, the stock market is crashing. We're literally watching the stock market crash. It's amazing. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. We are looking for some Trump supporters. How do I say your username, friend?
Barkett.
Barkett?
Or Barkett. Bruce Wayne Barkett.
Can I call you Bruce?
Can you say Barkett?
Barkett. I just don't want to mess it up, friend. I just don't want to mess your name up.
Barfit's fine.
Barf. Are you a Trump supporter?
Simpson. I am. I'm a Trump supporter.
Wonderful. All right. Well, hey, listen, question for you, friend. Do you know who I am?
I do not.
Okay, cool. No worries. Listen, friend, I want to give you a proper introduction to not only who I am, but what this is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. I am only looking forward. Yeah, Jimothy. That's his middle name. Jimothy. Donald Jimothy Trump. Yep. If you are someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We are only talking to Trump supporters. This is not Late Nights with Santana. This is Sparring with Santana. So if you are a friendly, tap the screen, share the live, do all the wonderful things over on YouTube. Make sure you're liking the stream. What up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? Guys, let's save your gifts because we're battling tonight. So save your gifts. But, you know, we got some pink heart puffs that do like little one-coin gifts. It will help push us out on to the live. We have Barkett up on the live, and Barkett is a Trump supporter. Barkett, simple question. How are you feeling about this Trump administration after the tariffs?
Love
after
it.
Liberation Day?
We lost $1 trillion on the stock market yesterday, didn't we?
I think we've lost 2.5 trillion. I think it's way more than that. So you're being facetious, friend?
I think something good's coming.
What do you think good is coming?
2028. No, because honestly, I was a staunch Harris supporter. I thought she was the one.
Did you vote for Kamala?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you out of here because you're disingenuous. Holy smokes, guys! Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Like I'm not sure what's so difficult about that. I am only talking to Trump supporters. Listen, guys, I know you want to come up and shoot the listen, that is not what this is about. You say I'm a Trump supporter. You didn't vote for Trump. You voted for Kamala. You're not a Trump supporter. You're not a Trump supporter. And you're being disingenuous with that actual statement. Guys, again, I am only talking to Trump supporters. Only talking to Trump supporters. Keep tapping the screen, share the live, do all the wonderful things. Also, guys, Debbie's in the chat for Gene. Gene sent a $1 donation, said, what did the Penguins do? Why tariff the cute effers? Listen, I don't know what the thing that I found to be like the most interesting about the actual tariffs is the fact that the tariffs were placed on just about everyone indiscriminately. Right? Donald Trump threw those tariffs around. I mean, it was insane. But you know who didn't get any tariffs? Anybody in the chat want to guess who didn't get tariffed? Was there one country that was sticking out? I see you guys putting in the chat. Yeah. Russia didn't get tariffed. I wonder why. I wonder why Donald Trump didn't tariff Russia. Is it because, Papa Putin don't play that? Is it because he's a Russian asset? Is it because he's scared? Trump supporters, I need you guys to get in the box. I need a Trump supporter to get in the box. Get in the box. Because Donald Trump was willing to put tariffs on penguins. On penguins. But not on Russia. That speaks volumes to me, guys. That speaks volumes. The fact that Donald Trump actually, listen, it's amazing. It's amazing how Donald Trump has gaslit Trump supporters to thinking that this is a good thing. When all the economists say, no, not a good thing. When everyone who is in the know, when the professionals are the ones saying there's no way you should go through these plans, and Donald Trump doubles down and triple down and does it anyway, no matter how dumb it is. And you know what it really speaks to? It speaks to Donald Trump's ego. It speaks to the fact that Donald Trump is such a weak and insignificant little man that he started screaming tariffs, that people told him tariffs are a horrible idea. And his thought process was, well, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. And the reason why no Trump supporters won't get in the box is because they can't defend it. Trump supporters know, listen, Trump supporters stood behind Donald Trump after he tried to overthrow the government. Trump supporters stood behind Donald Trump for 4 years after he said that the election was rigged. Trump supporters stood behind Donald Trump as he continued to be a racist, a sexist. Trump supporters stood behind Donald Trump after he said that he wants to get rid of the Constitution. Trump supporters stood behind Donald Trump as he openly called immigrants and said immigrants were poisoning the blood of America. Trump supporters stood behind Donald Trump as he said that he was going to actually tariff everybody and attack his enemies. He said that he was going to get retribution. He said, I want to be a dictator on day one. And Trump supporters stood up and clapped their hands. Trump supporters stood behind Donald Trump after 34 felonies and said, well, it's the courts. The courts are rigged. They got it out for him. That's the only reason. That's the only reason, is because they're attacking him. They're actually out to get him. Trump supporters stood behind him after all of that. But they don't stand behind him now. They're afraid to actually defend. They're afraid to defend Donald Trump now. That's why Trump supporters won't get in the box. That's why you guys notice how you go around TikTok now and they're not so loud and proud anymore. They run around TikTok now and they say, well, I kind of regret my vote. I didn't think that. I didn't know that. I didn't da 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 da. They absolutely are terrified to stand up for what they believe in now. And the funny thing is, before the election, we told them so. Before the election, we told you Donald Trump did not have a good economy. Well, we want to talk about his economy before C-19. That was Barack Obama's economy. No, it's not. It was Donald Trump. Things were less expensive when Trump was in office. Barack Obama. No, it's not. And so we talked about how Donald Trump led to over 1 million Americans unaliving. And what did they say? Oh, it's a pandemic. That wasn't real. It's the flu. We sat there and told each and every one of you Trump supporters what was going to happen. You didn't believe us. And now you're finding out. Now you're scared. Now you're terrified and you won't even get in the box because you know that you cannot defend this man anymore. You can't defend the incompetence. You can't defend the fact that the administration has no idea what they're doing. That's why not only did they actually communicate war plans on Signal, but apparently they had 20 different private group chats, sensitive information on Signal. And the reason why they were using Signal is because they wanted those records gone. And now you have people losing their jobs. And now you have prices increasing. And now you have the world turning on the United States. But we don't have not one Trump supporter that's willing to actually stand up and say, hey, I still support him. That's still my guy. I still believe in Donald Trump. I know for a fact that he's going to actually make America great again. You know he's not. If you're friendly, please, please, please do not request up. This is not Late Nights with Santana. I am not talking to any friendlies. Please remove yourself from the box. If you are a friendly, we are not talking to friendlies. We are only looking for Trump supporters. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. I know you guys, listen, this is not Late Nights. This is Sparring. We're looking for some debates. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm feeling feisty. I'm feeling feisty because the simple fact of the matter is, Trump supporter, this is your fault. You created this reality. You created a world where people don't know the difference between the United States and Russia. You created a world where Canada says, well, we don't know if America has our back anymore. We don't know what's going on with America. Trump supporters, you did this. And I see Elbass in the chat. You know what's funny? Elbass is someone who is always on my videos. Elbass, he's a fan. I mean, let's be honest. He's a fan. Elbass is always on my videos, always going back and forth, but he won't even get in the box because it's super easy to actually stand on business when you're not pressed. It's really easy to have an opinion when nobody is holding you to task. I said 15 minutes. What about 15 minutes, Elbass? Get in the box. Sit tight. Oh, listen. You're stalling. You're not going to request up. You're not going to do it. Trump supporters will no longer get in the box. Trump supporters no longer have the actual verbatim. Trump supporters have, it's mind-blowing that before the election, you walked around here with your stupid MAGA hats and your flags, and you couldn't recite a policy, and you had no idea what Trump was going to do to actually lower prices, but you just knew he was going to lower prices. He's going to make prices lower. How? I don't know. He said it. He's going to bring back jobs. How? I don't know. He said it. He's going to make things better. How? I don't know. He said it. That's the only thing that Trump supporters actually stood on. They stood on the fact that Donald Trump told them that he was going to do it. And they believed it. Debbie's in the chat for Henry, who sent a $4.99 super chat over on YouTube. Thank you so much for that $4.99 super chat. You are absolutely amazing. Guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the bio. Santana Speaks 24, best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. Also, if you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat. Guys, if you guys are wondering why I'm sitting up here just speaking to you, it's because Trump supporters are scared. They have nothing. They watched the stock market lose what? Thank you for the boxing gloves. Save the big gifts, guys. We're actually battling Jessica Simone at the top of the hour. We're battling Jessica Simone at the top of the hour. Please, please, please save your big gifts. But yeah, they watched the stock market lose 2.5 trillion. And they just justify it. They justify it. And now their new talk. Did you guys see that the Trump administration has been sending out talking points to Republican politicians now? They're sending out talking points to Republican politicians because they know for a fact that they effed up. They are so afraid to actually have to answer any type of questions that they have to be on one accord. That's why they're not hosting town halls. Republican politicians are no longer hosting town halls because they know that they're indefensible. So the same reason why MAGA won't get in the box is the same reason why Republican politicians don't want to talk to their constituents. Because MAGA, you know what happens when you get outside of your bubble? You know what happens when you get out of your safe space? And please, let's be very clear. MAGA needs a safe space. MAGA needs a blankie. They need a bottle. They need to be coddled. They need to be told that they're smart. They need to be told that they're cool. They need to be told that they're liked. And they need a safe space. Guys, again, save the gifts. Save the gifts. We're battling Jessica Simone at the top of the hour. We don't want to actually send any big gifts yet. But MAGA needs I don't listen to anyone else. That's why they have no interest in hearing from anyone else. That's why when you have Republicans like Rand Paul, whatever, coming out and specifically saying tariffs don't work. We don't need to do tariffs. And they're still doing it. They're unwilling to listen to anyone else unless it's their Papa Trump. And if you say anything about Trump, if you say one word negative about Trump, they crash out. They can't have a conversation because as soon as you actually say anything negative about their Mango Mussolini, their Mandarin Messiah, they lose their minds. They absolutely lose their minds. Guys, W's in the chat for Kenneth. Kenneth sent a $10 donation saying the Dow is headed in its worst points decline since June 2020. Who was the president in June 2020? Listen, you know what's so interesting? W's in the chat for Kenneth. Thank you for that $10 donation. You know what's so interesting about all of that? Is I could have sworn that MAGA told us that Trump was a good businessman. Did MAGA tell anyone else that Trump was a good businessman? Did MAGA tell anyone else? Did anyone else hear that? Or was it just me? Did they only tell me that Trump was a good businessman? Does anybody else remember them saying, oh, well, he's a businessman? Was it just me? Anyone else remember that? Watching the stock market, all I can think of is that's how he did it. Watching the stock market, I just keep thinking that's how he did it. Oh, it makes sense now. Watching the stock market, I'm just like, that's it. That's how he did it. You know what he did? 6 bankruptcies. He bankrupted a casino. That's how he did it. All of this is how he did it. This is Trump. But yet, for some reason, MAGA, Trump supporters, told us that he was a good businessman, that he was actually going to turn around this economy. They told us that this economy was the worst economy ever, and that's why we needed Donald Jimothy Trump. And ever since Trump has been in office, the stock market has fallen. Consumer confidence is down. They went after government jobs. We got measles. We're ostracized by the rest of the world. Hell, when you have Japan, China, and South Korea all saying, hey, we're going to band together and actually take on the U.S. with tariffs. What? Japan, China, and South Korea? I tell you what. One person may think that you're crazy. One. But if everybody around you is saying that, hey, you're crazy, maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. And the simple fact of the matter is, if all the other countries are saying like, hey, America, you guys have a problem. It's us. It's absolutely us. Guys, again, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Request up if you are a Trump supporter. This is Trump supporters. Listen, we know for a fact that MAGA is scared and they're not willing to get in the box. I get it. It's terrifying. Are you good, friend? Did you fall down the stairs? I'm gonna drop you down. It sounded like he just threw his phone in the sink or something. That was wild. I don't know what that was. Debbie's in the chat for Jesse. Jesse said sent a $3 donation saying, "Yep, he was 6 for 6. Was Donald Trump is the Michael Jordan of the bankruptcies. Never lost. Never lost. He has perfected bankruptcies. Donald Trump is the Michael Jordan of bankruptcies. Mark my words." Guys, keep tapping the screen, share the live out. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 100,000 likes. Let's get the shares up as well. Let's get the shares up to 150 shares. Let's do all the wonderful things. Also, guys, Debbie's in the chat for Lee. Lee sent a $5 donation saying he put flipping tariffs on penguins for damn sake. WTF. Again, this man has no idea what he's doing. This man has an incompetent administration. This man is the worst president in U.S. history. Worst president in U.S. history. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Debbie's in the chat for Alejandro. Alejandro sent a $3 donation saying, "Did you hear Canada is making new unions with other countries to beat America's economy?" Yes, yes. Not only Canada, but also Mexico. Canada and Mexico are now looking for other allies. And Trump supporters, MAGA, hey, MAGA, since you guys want to be isolationists, you know how, fuck it, I'm going to say it because they're not getting in the box. They're not getting in the box, so I'm going to say it. You know how stupid Trump supporters are? Tim Pool, a paid Russian actor, Trump supporter, Tim Pool, tweeted out, "We should just do away with all trades." Trump supporters think that we don't need trades at all. MAGA believes that we can make everything that we need here in the U.S. This is the reason they voted for Trump. This is the reason they voted for Trump. They literally believe that we don't need any other countries, any other resources, anything from outside of the United States. And the only thing that I can think is, man, how nice is it to live in such bliss? They say ignorance is bliss, right? But to be able to sit back and actually have conspiracy theories and not have to prove facts and only say what you only speak on the feelings in your tum-tum. That has to be amazing. That has to be amazing when you don't have to prove anything and you don't have to know anything. It absolutely has to be amazing to walk around with a brain full of rocks whistling in the wind. Elbass, no one cares about your timer. Get in the box. You literally don't have to keep putting 3 minutes. Get in the box. You're weird. You're scared. You're weird. Get in the box. I don't care about your countdown. I have no interest in your countdown. Get in the box. Any Trump supporter, any Trump supporter, get in the box. You know what I've also learned? Apparently, Trump supporters are scared of me. I've learned that Trump supporters are actually terrified of me. And I'm not just saying that just to say it. But I was for the last couple of days, I've been, hopping around, of course, like I always do, and I see different creators and I hop on their lives, and when I get on, Trump supporters say, "Oh, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him," or they run. I'm like, why do you want to talk to me? What's that about? Is it because you know that you can't BS me? Is it because you know that I'm going to say, hey, I need a source? Is it because you know that I'm not going to let you say, well, what about Biden? No. Is that what it is, Trump supporters? What is it? Why is MAGA scared of me? I thought I was a friendly guy. I thought I was a nice guy. Gabby's in the chat for Alejandro, who sent a $5 donation saying, we are only partnered with Russia right now, and that's scary. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, it's a darn shame when people don't know the difference between the U.S. and Russia. It's a darn shame. Gabby's in the chat for Jesse, who sent a $5 donation saying, I was finishing my poli-sci undergrad in 2016. The look on some of my professors' faces when what we know now as MAGA supporters would try to have a debate in class was priceless. They got laughed out the classroom. Listen, I understand that. I get it. I understand why they would get laughed out the classroom, just like Elbass is about to get laughed off of this live. Elbass, welcome up.
What's up, Santana? How you doing, buddy?
Listen, I am good. I am good.
Been a month.
It's been interesting. Elbass, what do you think about these tariffs? What do you think about what Trump is doing to the economy and our allyships? What do you think about our country?
I can't wait for the next 6 months to a year when you have absolutely nothing to talk about. That's what I think of them.
Sure.
Santana.
Sure. Okay. Tell me why.
The same people that told you Trump was going to be bad in 2016 are telling you he's going to be bad in 2025.
Was he not?
No, he absolutely wasn't. He was amazing.
He was amazing. What did he do that was amazing?
Oh man, did you forget in 2018 the GDP grew $1 trillion? That was the first time in the United States.
Sure. What did he do to actually help the GDP grow $1 trillion, Elbass?
Tax cuts. He passed
the tax cuts did not. The tax cuts did not help the GDP grow. No, you're absolutely wrong.
Okay, well then what was 2016's GDP? How much?
I mean, I can look it up, but again, the tax cuts.
I can tell you, it was $500 billion.
Cool. When was the TCJA passed?
2017. In 2018, it was $1 trillion. I've been taking some notes here, listening to you. How much did the stock market go down?
What is it? It went down, and we lost about 2.5 trillion.
Gotcha. Yeah. Did you forget about 2022?
But what about 2022?
You don't even know about 2022?
Be specific. What do you mean about 2022? I remember a lot about 2022. The
market lost $9 trillion in 2022, and you don't even know about it.
Yeah, I do. You know what was actually wait. No. You know what was actually happening around that time?
What's that?
We were still coming out of C19. We were still recovering from C19.
False.
No, that's not false. Listen, Elbass, I've already done this. Yes, I've already done. No, we absolutely have. And I'm not talking about no. Elbass, we're not talking about when it officially ended. We're talking about when we're talking about when the economy started to recover. So just because the quote unquote recession ended does not mean that there was any type of economic recovery in total at that time yet. But again,
literally the fastest economic recovery in United States history. We've already been over this.
We have, and that's why you keep coming up here and you keep doing this, and you keep doing this same song and dance. It's the same song and dance because Elbass, it's because you have no actual substance. You have no clue.
substance.
You have no clue, and you have no actually defense of Donald Trump.
To the GDP in 2020.
You have no actual defense of Donald Trump.
2020 was 35%, the highest ever recorded.
And
That's
so,
my substance.
wait. So
I
you're
had
saying,
data.
and wait, no, you don't.
I
don't.
had data.
So you're saying that the TCJA added that much to our GDP?
In 2018, it added $1 trillion.
You're saying the TCJA added $1 trillion to our GDP?
Yes.
Okay, how do you substantiate that?
You go to the BEA and type in 2018 GDP, fourth quarter, third estimate.
Okay.
And then you scroll down to where it says GDP dollar amount, and it'll tell you that Trump added $1 trillion.
No. You said that the reason why our GDP grew in 2018, you didn't say it was because I said, oh, it was because of the trajectory that we were already on from Barack Obama's economy. I said, what did Donald Trump do to actually add that much to our GDP? You said he passed the TCJA. I said, how do you correlate? What actual evidence do we have that the TCJA was directly responsible to that growth? You didn't. You keep talking about the actual growth, and I'm not disputing the growth. I'm saying how did the TCJA add that amount to our GDP?
It lowered corporate tax rates, which triggered an economic boom like we've never seen before.
That is absolutely not true, because again, we've seen quote unquote that is absolutely not true, because we've seen again, I'm literally speaking.
Come on,
we have seen multiple times where higher corporate tax rate yielded way better results.
When?
So what are you talking about? So what are you talking about? Again, I need you to tell me what actual because this is what's happening, Elbass. Elbass, this is what's happening.
He cannot. He just made some
Elbass.
Shit up,
Elbass.
you just made that up.
What did I make up? What did I make up?
The last statement that you said.
What was my last statement? You can't hear me because you won't shut up. You're talking over me. What did I say?
Because you're the one that won't shut up.
It's my show.
2016.
It's my. You know what? Hold on. You know.
500.
That's how you shut up. Not talking so much now, are you?
You're 6 minutes to mute me.
No, that's because I wasn't trying to mute you.
This is why you don't have people in your life.
So like I said, well, no, I don't have people in the live because no one is as ignorant as you. No one is as willfully stupid as you to actually come up and argue a point that's not true. That's what it is.
What was the GDP in 2016?
But like I said, no, because you keep talking about
the GDP
Elbass,
in 2016?
Elbass, I need you. I need you. No, I need you to tell me how did the tax cuts increase the GDP? Explain it.
I have already said it.
No, explain it.
Fucking answer.
No, explain it.
The economy boomed after he passed the tax cuts.
Okay, so you're saying,
not even debatable.
Elbass, so you're saying that the TCJA caused an economic boom that increased our GDP. That's what you're saying, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that should be statistically proven.
For that?
Yes, that's what I've been saying.
Well, I've been trying to tell you this whole time, but
you haven't. You've been saying the same thing over and over.
Are you ready for this?
Yes. Tell me where I can find it.
GDP grew $500 billion. 2018 GDP grew $1 trillion.
Elbass.
What happened?
Elbass. That's no. Listen. Just stop. Just stop and listen. Stop and listen.
Why you cut me off mid-sentence?
Stop and listen.
Big man.
You said that the TCJA caused this economic boom. And I'm like, okay, I'm willing to actually accept that. Can you give me any type of actual provable data that actually happened? And the thing that you keep talking about is, well, the GDP in 2017 was this, and the GDP in 2018 is this. That's not the actual. Can you show me the study, the correlation, any type of source that says the TCJA caused that growth in our GDP? I'm willing to accept it. That's what I'm saying.
It's absolutely amazing that you want words written by someone versus
I just want data.
Unbelievable.
I just want data.
The 2016 GDP was 1.6%.
Without data, it's a correlation causation fallacy.
It doubled.
Without data, it's a correlation causation fallacy. If you can't substantiate it, then it's just a coincidence.
You can't substantiate it either.
I didn't make the claim. You did. I didn't make the claim.
GDP was 1.6%.
Elbass, you are the one that made the claim.
3%.
Elbass
doubled Obama's pathetic.
Okay, listen, Elbass.
No data.
Take a breather. Listen, you're in your feelings. I know it gets kind of difficult when you actually are challenged. I get it. I promise you, I'm gonna let you speak. Just stop for a second. You're crashing out.
Santana, that's your new.
I just need some type of data to prove your point. That's the only thing that I'm asking for, friend.
Literally giving you data.
Okay,
you don't like
give me. Okay, cool. Where's the data? No, give me the actual data that shows that the TCJA caused an increase in the GDP.
What else would have caused an increase in the GDP? It literally doubled from Obama's last year in office.
There's multiple factors that impact our GDP. There's multiple things that actually impact our GDP. Again, the Chips and Science Act. The Chips and Science Act actually impacted our
Chips and Science Act.
Elbass.
Google it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Great song.
Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
If you Google the,
I have heard many of lies.
2019, the Chips.
Elbass, I have heard many of lies come across your thin lips, but none as wild as that one.
I can't wait to make a video to show you. You can go to the government website.
How about you actually just point me to the actual data? How about we do that, Elbass?
Science Act.
No, you're pivoting. You're pivoting. I want the data that proves that the TCJA increased the GDP.
You're the one pivoting because once again you don't know
what was the point, Elbass.
The Chips and Science Act started under
Elbass.
Trump.
What was your claim?
My claim was that Obama grew the GDP $500 billion in 2016. In 2017, we passed the Trump's Tax Act. In 2018, GDP was $1 trillion for the first time in United States history.
So we were already on an upward trajectory, right?
Was 3%.
So based off of what you're saying, welcome in, Johnny Raid. Welcome in, Johnny Raid. Welcome in, Johnny Raid. Guys, as you get in, tap the screen, share the live, do all the wonderful things to let the TikTok know that we are in the building, guys. We have Elbass up here. L is for loser. Yes, Elbass up here, and he is talking in circles, guys. Keep tapping the screen, share the live out, do all the wonderful things. Welcome in, Johnny Raid. Again, I need you, Elbass. Elbass. You have not substantiated one claim yet. Okay, give me the website. Give me the website. Give me the study. Give me the data. Give me the website. Give me the data. Give me the information where I can see that the TCJA. You keep talking about the actual GDP
because you don't want the data.
No, it's because you keep saying the same weird thing over and over and over, Elbass. Yeah, I know that's what you think, right? You're on your knees for Trump. I get it. You have this infinity for Trump. I get it. You keep glazing Trump. I get it. Give me, give me the specific website where I can find that the TCJA increased the GDP. Welcome in, Johnny Raid. Welcome in, Johnny Raid.
Who are you talking to?
The chat. They're way more entertaining than you.
Oh yeah.
So again,
You got 300 more viewers since I showed up, but sure.
yeah, it's not
There they are.
because of you. It's because of
Okay.
Johnny.
Santana?
Hey, Johnny.
Santana,
Yep.
Yeah.
I am a 2-timer, and I know that you have your battle going on in a couple minutes. My community is here. We are ready to support. I'm going to get my butt kicked by the other side for doing that.
Let's go,
Good luck.
Johnny.
I'll be in the comment section, man, rooting for you, fighting for you. Good luck, man.
I love you so much, Johnny. Thank you. W's in the chat for Johnny. W's in the chat for Johnny. That's why the actual viewership increase. It's not because of you, clown. It's because of my
because
friends.
you don't know the GDP went up double.
It's
from
because of my friends.
a year
It's
after
legitimately
Trump tax cut.
it's legitimately because of my friends. So this is what we're gonna do,
excuse
right?
do you have
So
for the jump in GDP?
You don't have any information. You don't have any information. You don't have any facts, and also you're out of time. You're out of time. You waited all that time to come up to do that. That was in the chat for you. That was in the chat for you. Guys, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, guys. We are getting ready to start our battle with Jessica Simone. Oh, facts. Don't send yet. Don't send, guys. Don't send any gifts yet. Don't send anything yet, guys. I need this. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I need this. I need this. We need this. We're gonna start our battle with Jessica Simone. What up, Jess?
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Feel good?
Mm-hmm.
What's with the blue light? Yeah, it's giving performative.
It's given honest. It's given that I am here to entertain. Okay. It's given here that let me show you why anybody over there needs to be over here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's given we ride. It's given we put some into ours, and I just expect something to happen.
Mm.
Mm.
That's all you got, Jess?
Is that all I got?
I thought I was expecting something like that was anticlimactic.
That's what I just said. All right, well, push up. Did you say something? You had something like a red button or something?
That's all you got, Jess?
What you got? Show me what you got. It's getting boring.
Okay.
It's getting real boring.
Okay. So, you know,
oh Lord, he got to take it off thing. We're gonna go outside.
This is the thing about me, Jess. This is the thing about me. I am nothing. I am nothing if not prepared.
Okay.
Right? I am nothing.
I believe it.
If not a man of my word.
Mm-hmm.
I am nothing without the people, the Justice League, and the people that support me.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
What is that? Oh, is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing.
All right. Let's go. Wakanda forever. Let's go. Let's go. What you got? Let's
You know what,
go.
Jess? You know what, Jess?
What? What's up? You thought I wasn't gonna be ready? You thought that was it? You thought that was it?
You know what, Jess?
You thought that was it?
You know what, Jess?
What?
I'm tired of the talk.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what?
Hit the button.
Actually, I got an idea.
Mm-hmm. What you got? Hold on.
Check your text. I think whoever wins,
push your goddamn button. That part.
whoever wins gets to do that. What do you think? Deal?
Hold on.
Deal?
Okay. Say the fuck less. Oh shit. Say less. I need a roll call. Stacy, Heath, be just, do something. Taylor,
Listen.
Single mom.
It's too much talk. It's too much talk. It's time to be about that action, boss. It's time to be about that action. It's time to be about that action.
Let's go. I'm ready.
All right, chat. Tap the screen. We want to start off with actual taps. This is how we actually get it going, right? So understand that Jessica Simone is coming out and she is trying to actually do way too much, right? She is immediately coming out of the gate way too hot. So this is what we need to do. We need right now, first gifts gets 2 times gifts. First gifts get 2 times gift. So what I need you guys to do, we need first gifts. There we go, Corey. Good job, Corey. There we go, Corey. So now what we actually do is we need to start to close the gap. So I need everyone to start. Oh, let's go twin. Let's go twin. Let's go facts. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you show up and show out. That's how you show up and show out. Let's go Tech Memphis. Listen, guys, we have to close the gap right now. For some reason, Jessica Simone thought it was a good idea to come into our house and raise her voice at us. She has no idea what we do, what we are about. So I need everybody to lock in right now. This is the time that we close the gap. She was actually trying to plot on us, guys. Let me tell you, hey, let's go with a tiny diny. Guys, she and her crew, they actually set it up. They set it up. They thought that they could cheat us. We know exactly what's happening. This is a scam. The fix is in, and it's on us to actually come out in full force and show up and show out. Jessica Simone and her royal chat literally has tried to cheat. The only reason that they are anywhere close to this is because they rigged it. They rigged it. That was the best thing that they have. Guys, let's keep going. Jessica Simone and her royal chat family, there is no way that this gap could be like this. If it wasn't for them actually pulling the rug over our eyes. Guys, what is happening right now? We see what happens when real people show up and show out. When real people actually get in here and do all the things, we know for a fact that Jessica Simone and the royal chat don't actually have anything of substance. That's why they needed to do all the other things that they did. That's why they actually showed up and they pre-planned. They did all the pre-planning. She talked about how, oh, you just thought you were going to show up. No, I actually showed up and did things the right way. That's why we are actually here doing the things that we're doing. But Jessica Simone and her royal family actually showed up and pre-planned the match. But we're still here. We're still fighting. We are still doing our thing. Jessica Simone is not equipped for this actual battle. They are not actually equipped for this battle. They are not ready for us. We are here. Let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving because Jessica Simone, you know what you did is not good enough. It's not good enough, guys. She literally is trying to steal this from her, and we are not going to let her steal this from us. We are not going to let her steal this from us. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the choo-choo train. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the boxing gloves. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Jessica Simone has been running her mouth, talking bad about each and every one of us. She has done so many different things to try to show up and show out while actually not having any type of real substance. Jessica Simone has actually put the fix in, but we are still here to actually do what we have to do. We are still standing 10 toes down, no matter what. It's still us. We are still here. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the picture. Thank you for the picture. Thank you for the confetti. Guys, forget what's happening. Forget that. Lock in. We're still here. Jessica Simone. Hey, Zeus. W's in the chat for Zeus. Thank you for the train. Thank you for the boxing gloves. Guys, Jessica Simone and her royal chat family, they're throwing it all out there. But you know what? We're not done. We're not done. We are not done. Listen. I don't care. It's still us. We're still here. We're still standing 10 toes down because at the end of the day, we have integrity. We have integrity. We literally have integrity, and we have substance. Unlike them, unlike Jessica Simone and her royal family, the fix is in, but we're still fighters. We're still fighters. W's in the chat for the dino. W's in the chat for Zeus for the train. I don't even want to hear what she has to say. I don't. Hold off on the gifts, guys. Hold off on the gifts because she might have won the battle, but she didn't win the war. She's still talking. She has no idea that Elon, Jessica Simone is supported by Elon and Drake. Jessica Simone is backed by Elon and Drake. Jessica Simone is backed by Elon Musk and Aubrey Graham. We're going to hold on for a second. You see that her people are still sending gifts? Let's let her people keep sending these gifts. We're going to let them keep sending these gifts, and then we're going to hit this rematch, and then we're going to take the second round because they have no idea. They're still sending gifts. You see this? No. Don't send any gifts yet. Hold on to the gifts. Hold on to the gifts. We're going to let them keep sending their gifts on that side, and then we're going to start sending our gifts on this side when we start the match. Jessica Simone is backed by Elon. And I could have sworn that we've already rejected Elon in Wisconsin. We're not going to actually let Jessica Simone and the royal family steal the battle. Let's run this rematch. Chat, are we ready? Chat, are we ready? Are we good? I had you muted. That we didn't hear anything that you said.
Don't worry about it. Just hit the button.
All right, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Tap the screen. Let's keep tapping. Make sure you remember tapping. We need to lock in right now, right? So we are just worried about tapping the screen and closing the gap. As you can see, again, like I said, Jessica Simone, the royal family cheated. They're backed by Elon. They're backed by Elon. They're backed by Aubrey. They're backed by Aubrey Graham. We know for a fact that Erica Simone, we know that Jessica Simone originally plotted. I heard her and Erica, yeah, called you out too, Erica, plotting earlier. So this is what we need to do. We need to show them that we can't be bought. They're trying to cheat to win, but we have it in us. So guys, what I need everybody to do is lock in. We're going to wait, but we don't want the gap to get too wide, right? So we need to drop a couple of things right now that actually tighten the lead a little bit. Let's pull up on her bumper. There we go. Thank you for the microphone. There we go. Let's close the gap just a little bit and stay close enough, because what we actually want to do, there we go, Henry. What we want to do is just stay close enough so when it's time to snipe, that we can actually snipe. That's what we need to focus on doing. That's what we actually need to do. Guys, we got 2 times the gift. We got 2 times the gifts. It is unlocked. So when it starts, wait for it. I'm going to tell you when to drop it. Now. All right, wait, hold on. The gift points, we need 1,000. There we go. We need 1,050 gift points to actually hit 2 times. There we go. We got a jellyfish. All right, perfect. So we hit the target. So this is how we can make up. As soon as 2 times the gift start, now everything is 2 times the gift. So drop whatever you have. Drop everything that you have, because right now it's 2 times the gifts. Right now it's 2 times. So if you have it, drop it. Drop it right now. This is how we close the gap. This is how we make a comeback. Right now, that's what I'm talking about, Tech Memphis. Let's go with the well diving and a future encounter from K. Let's go. Let's go with the Galaxy and the Flames. Oh my God. Listen, guys, we still have 30 seconds left on Two Top. Thank you for the disco balls. Thank you for the universe. Guys, we still got 20 seconds. That's what I'm talking about, Henry. Guys, we are here. We are here. We can still close this gap. We can close this Elon Musk gap. Guys, I know for a fact that we can still do it. We could absolutely do it. Thank you for the corgi. Thank you for the corgi, Corey. Listen, guys, we know the fix is in. We know the fix is in. We know what Jessica Simone and her royal family are doing. We understand that Jessica Simone and her royal family literally, Jessica Simone has cheated us. She has cheated us. There is no way that they can actually close. This is absolutely insane. Her and her royal family has cheated, and I call shenanigans. There is no way that this gap should be this wide because we are better than them. Yes, we are. I said it. We are better than they are. There is no way, literally no way. This is absolutely insane. Come on, Jessica. Come on. Guys, I know for exactly. Stop the count. Stop her numbers. Stop the count. We are here, guys. We are here, guys. We are here. Stop the count. Right now, how do you stop this match? How do you stop the match? I don't even know how to stop the match. I'm going to stop the match. How do you stop the match? Guys, we're still here. Yeah. I demand a recount as well. Somebody cheated. How do you stop this count? She's listen. Nancy Pelosi has to be over there with her right now. It's got to be Nancy Pelosi. It's Nancy Pelosi. That's who did it. You know what it is? It's DEI. It's DEI. That's why she winning. DEI. Whew. Jeez Louise. Not gonna lie, chat. We getting cooked. We tried. I don't even want to hear her talk no more, chat. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even want to hear her talk. I am convinced that yeah, we do. We are still amazing. I'm convinced that that Elon Musk, George Soros is like teaming up over there. Ain't no way, chat. Ain't no way. I believe too. Shenanigans in the chat. Shenanigans in the chat. All right. You know what? We still win. Let's hear what Jessica Simone has to say.
Hey, see, he heard me. Why he acting like I'm on mute?
No, you've been on mute the whole time.
Allegedly. What's up? Did you get your team? Remember, you was like, I'm gonna call all my friends. When you was all up on my line bragging about all these big people you gonna call, drop millions of dollars to come back on little.
Well, listen, if I would have known, if I would have known that you were gonna go get Elon and George Soros and Nancy Pelosi and Drake, like I would have, you had all of them. You had that's the only way.
Trump be lying, y'all. Just
that is the only way. Listen,
Trump be lying over there. At least y'all MAGA be lying on MAGA lies. You probably think egg prices is 60 cents a dozen right now, don't you? You think Trump did it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I tell you what.
I know a setup when I see one.
I acquiesce.
That's it.
Listen.
All y'all gifts, y'all. Just in case he try to pull one. You backing out or what?
You know what I think would be better?
What?
You just claim your prize.
No,
You got it.
no.
You got it.
You talked all that. You can't fathom another round.
And you got it.
You can't fathom another round. Is what you say?
You got it. Chat. Chat.
Chat GPT.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Carol, you said one more.
Yeah, come on, Carol, one more.
Chat, one more?
We ready. Wakanda forever.
Desiree say one more.
She said, don't give up on your team like that, because I'll never give up on y'all. See, y'all, you see him, he's giving up on his team. I would never give up on y'all.
I'm not giving up on them. I'm just saying, like, whew.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Char.
What Char say?
Char said no. I think no too, Char.
Nah, come on. Let me hit the
Winner
button.
take all, like,
Fuck
it, one more. Winner take all.
Okay.
Winner take all.
Okay. I know a setup when I see one, but guess what, y'all?
Winner take all. Winner take all. Winner take all.
Y'all, so y'all
Winner
know
take
what I
all.
told y'all earlier. Y'all
What we
know
got,
what
chat?
I told y'all earlier. Stacy, put a one in the chat if you in here. No,
Listen. Okay, so let's talk about what Jessica Simone did.
Single mom.
Let's talk about you see how Jessica Simone is calling people out. You see how Jessica Simone is calling people out?
Yeah.
Why are you calling people out like that, Jessica?
Yeah, because they got yeah. I ain't gotta tell you my
what they got what from?
Everything is worth
What they got what from?
Look at he wanna know what's going on.
What they got what from, Jess? Huh? Oh, look at that. Oh, let's go. Oh, we right here. We are right here. We are right here. We are legitimately right here now. Holy smokes. Oh.
Right now. Right now.
Oh, we are legitimately right there. Oh.
Somebody throw a glove. I don't even care who it is. We got plenty of them hoes. No.
Well, how you got plenty of gloves, Jess?
No, we got one.
How you got plenty of gloves, Jess?
We got a glove. So everything right now has the potential to be 5 times the amount. We got a glove.
I'm gonna just mute her and we're gonna talk about this. Chat, I just want to say I love you guys. I just want to say I love you guys. I love each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you guys. W's in the chat for Godzilla, who sent a $4.99 super chat over on YouTube. Guys, so yeah. I mean, we are where we are, right? But Jessica has something to share with everyone after she finishes doing all this. All right. We got something. Jessica has something to tell you guys. So I guess she won, right? But Jessica has something she's going to tell you guys. It was a bet that we made before. There's a bet we made before the actual battle. We made a bet before the battle. Stop the count. You know what? If Donald Trump can go 4 years saying that they stole the 2020 election, I'm going to go the rest of my life saying that Jessica Simone stole this battle. Matter of fact, somebody cooked me up some fake slate of electorates. Thank you for the Galaxy J Moon. Somebody cooked me up a fake slate of electors. We gonna submit them. Because if Jimothy can go all this time and say that he won, hell, we won too. Yeah, Jess got Bezos pockets. Ain't no way. I think Jessica Simone bought TikTok. I'm gonna just say that. That's what I think. Jessica Simone bought TikTok, and that's what happened. She cooked the algorithm. That's the only thing to explain it. She cooked the algorithm. Yeah. She absolutely cooked the algorithm. You know what I do want to take time to do though, and I'm sorry that I didn't do this before, but thank you to Furnace. Thank you. You're the top gifted. Thank you to Tech Memphis. Thank you to Beverly King. Thank you to Jay Monet. Thank you to Velma. Thank you to Char. Thank you to Melissa. Thank you to Amy. Thank you to Stacy. Thank you to anybody that's actually been here and that's hung out, that's tapped the screen, that shared the live, that gifted. You guys are all freaking amazing. I love you all so much. I do. You know, it's never fun not winning. But I feel like a winner because of you guys. This is fun. This is absolutely fun. This is fun. This is why I don't battle, but this is fun. Right? Look, and so now, like, let me tell you, where did she get all these gifts from? Not the gifts, but like the little how she do the mystic thing. I'm telling you, she hacked TikTok. Ain't no way. She hacked TikTok. We are still winners. We're still winners. Yeah, we should battle Brett. Yeah, we should. We should battle. We could beat Brett. I know we could beat Brett. We could absolutely beat Brett. All right. That's enough of that. Well, let's go ahead and take her off of mute. All right.
Oh yeah. Boom, everybody put boom,
okay, we're gonna put her back on mute until she calmed down for a second. Oh, wait, is Brett over in Jessica's live showing out? Is that what it is? Who's Jessica? Yeah. As soon as she calms down, we're gonna take her off mute so then she can actually claim her prize, because she does have a prize. She gets to claim her prize. She had what up, Mandy's Candy? As soon as she catches her breath, that's when we'll do it. She's still up here, guys. When she comes down a little bit, we'll take her off mute. She's still super animated. I don't know what's happening. She's super animated. All right.
The Goons, the Constant Loves, the Johnnies, the Bratts, the Royal Motherfucking Family.
Okay, she's still doing that. So we'll wait. We'll wait. Wrap that shit up, B. Wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
W and y'all, big W's to my Poco family.
Are you still?
Yeah, we still talking.
Okay. I'm like, we're waiting. My chat is waiting for you to claim your prize. We were, trying to get through that.
All right. Thank you,
catch your breath.
Y'all. Thank you, Dimples.
Catch your breath.
Thank you to all my Poco family that came through. I appreciate y'all. All right, I'm ready. You ready?
So, guys, we made a bet before the start of the live. Yep. And since Jessica Simone won, she gets the honors.
Okay. So, Santana, my brother from another mother, it felt so good whooping your ass today. But I am grateful also to, oh shit, hold on. I am grateful too also for the friendship that we have built.
Yep.
And even through all of this chaos,
yep,
we knew that where we come from, what our culture adds to this entire world, for that we have to do something about it.
Yep.
So I would love to be the one to announce that me and the guy with the sour face, Santana, are starting our podcast. Let's go!
W's in the chat for us. Yes, guys. Myself and Jessica Simone and Santana, we are dropping a podcast. Jess, what's the name of the podcast?
I thought you never asked. Well, it just happens to be the Culture and Chaos Podcast.
The Culture and Chaos Podcast. Yes, guys. We are actually going to tackle so many amazing issues, the things that you guys want to hear about, the things that we need to deal with, not only in 2025, but moving forward. And there's no one that I would more want to do this with than Jessica Simone. She is amazing, as you can tell. She is so intelligent. She's so funny. She is the brightest star that I have ever seen. And I am honored to share a podcast with her.
Same, brother. Same. And, I couldn't imagine doing it with anybody else. I think it was just perfect. And then people would come in my life and be like, you and Santana, y'all like brother and sister. Y'all work well together. I'm like, that's my dog.
Yeah, that's my dog. Yeah, guys. So we over the next week, Jessica and I are gonna be doing some co-hosting, right? We're gonna hop around. You'll see me on her live. I'll be on and she'll be on my live. And not this Monday, but the following Monday, which is the 14th. April 14th will be the first release of the Culture and Chaos podcast. It's going to be everywhere the podcasts are found. Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all those good places. So in the meantime, in between time, follow us on all of our social medias.
Culture and Chaos podcast.
Yep. We have Culture and Chaos podcast. We'll have the links in our link tree. We have a YouTube, we have a TikTok, we have an Instagram, we have a Twitter, we have a Blue Sky. All of those good things. We're going to be posting to all of those sites. We're going to get it going, guys. And we're doing it for the culture.
Yeah.
With a ton of chaos.
And if you guys want to, give me like 2 seconds. I'm undoing it right now. If you can go to the, hold on. Don't leave. Well, stay. I'm not even going to say don't wait. Stay. Okay, yes, here we go. Yes, so if you go to the link tree in my bio, it is the first link there. Okay, that's where you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's go, family. I know, right? Okay. Yes. If you go to the link tree in my bio and you go to the first link, it's our YouTube channel. It's our podcast YouTube, you guys. So that way you'll be able to see the visuals as well as on Spotify and Apple Music and everywhere else you can listen to podcasts. You can be able to hear the audio while you're driving at the house, washing your dishes, catching up on this week's culture and fucking chaos.
Absolutely. And great call out by Jess, because yes, not only will you be able to listen to it weekly, but you can actually watch it. We will upload it to our YouTube channel so you can see the visuals as well. We have an amazing visual team that's going to be working and adding all of the great things in as well. So again, guys, it's Culture and Chaos Podcast, A&D, Culture A&D, and Culture and Chaos Podcast. The link is in Jessica Simone's link tree. I'm going to make sure I get it in mine. Follow us on all the platforms. And our first podcast episode will drop on April the 14th. Welcome in, Tommy Reid. Jess, anything else for the people?
Right on your face. I'm not going to say what I thought.
Listen, I don't battle. I don't battle. And if it wasn't for you, it would have never happened again.
I don't either. But you was talking so much shit that last time.
Because you know how competitive I am.
And you wanted that all or nothing. And, I wasn't ready the last time, but I was like, preparation is key. I'll be chaos time.
Yeah. Guys, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Listen, shout out to the royal family. Thank you guys for putting up with the nonsense as we hyped this up and got here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Santana.
No, I was just saying shout out to the royal family as we hyped this up, and I'm grateful for each and every person that has that's joined us tonight, that actually partook in this, but also who has had the opportunity to hear the amazing announcement. And I'm going to say it again: Jessica Simone, Santana, the Culture and Chaos podcast, first episode releases April 14th. April 14th. And it's going to be a weekly podcast where we cover multiple issues. You know, we're going to talk about Jimothy. Jess, we got to talk about Jimothy.
Everything is centered around Jimothy because he makes sure it is.
Yeah. So
he got to be at the football games. He got to be in the White House. He got to be at the park. He's selling cars. He a stepdaddy. He doing everything.
Yeah, Tesla. Exactly. All right, Jess.
No problem. Thank you so much, Santana.
I'm gonna go.
It was a pleasure.
I'm gonna go cry in my wife's lap.
Cry. Spread in our bosoms and cry. She gonna say woo woo woo, and then she gonna pick up her phone and say, "Go, Jess! Job the management." I love her. I love her so much.
Speaking of which tomorrow you're gonna be on Sparring, right?
Yeah.
Is it tomorrow?
No,
guys, tomorrow Jessica Simone. Is it
Friday? Tomorrow will be Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
I mean, no, the 5th. You said Saturday.
Oh, okay, yeah. Saturday, the 5th. Jessica Simone will be on Sparring with Santana. We're gonna be back and forth. I will be on her lives more. She'll be on mine. And like I said, on the 14th, our first episode of the Culture and Chaos podcast will drop. We hope you guys support us. You just subscribe to the YouTube. Yay! W's in the chat for Beck. W's in the chat for Beck.
Yeah, subscribe, you guys. If you refresh it, I refreshed it again. It's in the link tree in my bio. It is the very first link, Culture and Chaos podcast. So you guys go ahead. That way, turn your notifications on. So that way, whenever we post, I might even post the,
Nope. Nope. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
If you want, you would have wanted to post it.
That don't sound like me.
But yeah, turn your notifications on, you guys.
Turn the notifications on.
Link in my bio. Everybody in my live, make sure you're following Santana. Everybody in Santana's live, make sure you're
following Jess. Hey, thank you, Ash, for subscribing. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
I'm also trying to reach a goal of 200 subscribers. This is something I've never got, like 45 subscribers in one live. So whenever Santana gets off, come subscribe real quick. If you are in here,
everybody, as a matter of fact, just hop over to Jess's live because I'm gonna go get some uncle earnings. Like I feel like I've earned a drink. I feel like thank you, Elon. Oh, I knew you had Elon. Look, you sent Elon. Look.
What are you talking about?
Elon Musk is over here in my chat, and I knew you had Elon.
Do I look like
we gonna talk about it, Jess.
Do I look like I drive a Tesla?
Tesla. Oh, guys, you all are freaking amazing. I love you guys so much. That was a lot of fun. I am not a good loser, but at the end of the day, we win. We win. Anybody excited about this podcast? Anybody is there anyone that's gonna listen or watch? I've been asked a million times to start a podcast or actually, join a podcast, and I've never wanted to do it. Never, ever wanted to do it. Thank you, Corey. But Jessica Simone, yeah. It's gonna be good. We've been working on this now for a couple of months. We've literally been for a couple of months getting everything lined up just for this moment. And we're so excited. We're so ready to actually start putting this out and trying to build something that's going to be super beneficial and super informative. It's going to be great. We have a built out schedule. We have time frames. We have release dates. It's going to just make sure you're following us on all the platforms, all the social medias. You'll get updates, and we're going to release every Monday. We have a consistent cadence. It's gonna be good. Anyway, guys, let's hit the outro. Let's get out of here.
Twice emotional stability, a sound body and tranquility.
Guys, it was a good night. It was a good night. It was a good night. It was absolutely a good night. Listen, I love you. Listen, Andrew, I'm definitely gonna go get a drink. You guys are amazing. Thank you all for the taps, the gifts, the likes, the shares. Go tell somebody about the Culture and Chaos podcast. Again, first episode drops April the 14th. Everywhere the podcast can be found. And also we're going to post it on YouTube. Follow our YouTube. The link is in Jessica Simone's link tree. I'm going to get it put in my link tree as well. We're going to have all of our platforms. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I love you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you all for being wonderful. And as always,